Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to 50 Cent's beautiful fragrance channel, where we share and discuss fragrance together, guys. Yeah guys, nice to see you again. Hope you're all doing great out there. And today I want to show you 7 fragrances that make you smell like a boss. So if you're interested, stay tuned, guys. But like always, guys, before we start, I put a lot of effort in my videos. So please do me the favor and like this video and subscribe to this beautiful fragrance channel below if you haven't yet. Means the world to me and doesn't cost you anything. And you don't miss out on any new video. So thank you a lot in advance. Starting off this list of fragrances, guys, with the newest addition to my fragrance collection, guys. And really the fragrance that made me think of making this list of fragrances for you guys. Talking about Mizensir Perfect Oud. I've tried this fragrance, guys, with 2 samples. I went to 2 samples before getting this fragrance. And guys, I tell you, I really enjoy this fragrance. What I love about this fragrance is how sophisticated and gentlemanly this smells without smelling like anything else. For me, this is just such a beautiful combination of fresh notes. I really get the juniper here and the citruses combined with that rose oud combo. But here the rose is really in the background. It's quite spicy from a coriander, and you have this gorgeous, quite animalic oud, but it's so subtle that it's just really masculine for me and really gentlemanly without getting too much. This is the perfect oud for the daytime, in my opinion, and I couldn't stop wearing this for the last 2 days, to be honest with you. It is just so amazing for me because I like oud for the nighttime, and this makes me want to have oud also in the daytime. And I think now spring and also fall time is just perfect for this fragrance. And it, guys, like I said, when you are maybe a little bit dressed up like casual chic or like in a suit and wearing this fragrance to a really important meeting or something, guys, you will be the man of attention, because this one is a little bit more subtle. It is not too offensive, but guys, everyone who gets a whiff of this will just turn his head or her head and think, man, what or who is smelling so good in here? And like I said, this smell is so smooth, so sophisticated, while having so much character, that I really enjoy this one. And I can see this one on someone that has a lot of power, that has a lot of money, but doesn't have to show off so much, guys, because this is quite subtle while projecting really well and lasting for 6 to 8 hours. But like I said, it's not just a screamer fragrance, and I think it's just perfect. It's in the style, if I would compare it with something to, I get the same feeling with Amouage Reflection Man or like Ambres des Abysses, because it is so crystal clear with having character, and that's why I really love this fragrance, guys. And it really flies under the radar. You should try it, guys. Talking about Mizensir's Perfect Oud. Next up, guys, we're talking about a classic from the house of Chanel, talking about Platinum Egoist. To this day, guys, I think this is one of the best fresh fragrances from Chanel that they ever created. I just love this fragrance because I love fougères, and I think this is just such a beautiful, timeless fougère that just demands attention. This is really, for me, almost like a mafia boss or mobster who's wearing this kind of fragrance. It is so beautiful, crystal clear, refreshing, and having such a big dose of character to it, guys. This, like I said, demands attention. When you wear this, you will project like crazy for the first 2 or 3 hours. It is just such a commanding smell, guys, and if you have any position of power, or if you want something that makes you smell like you do, this one is the way to go, guys. It's really professional in my opinion, but can also work as a signature. It can work quite casual if you don't ever overspray. And I think now in spring and summertime I really like to wear this because it is super refreshing in a way without losing character and professionality. I think this can work really well as a signature for the office, and you can try it in every store, I think, because it's still there, guys, on the shelves since the 90s, and that has to mean something. This is pure quality, guys. Platinum Egoist by the beautiful house of Chanel. Next up, guys, we have the fragrance that I see a rich man wearing as a signature every day, guys. Talking about Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois. And guys, this fragrance is out of this world. It is super unique. It has this old factory, timeless quality to it without smelling dated nowadays, guys. There's something really that reminds me a bit of Baccarat Rouge 540 without that sweetness. I think it's just a saffron in here combined with the orange or I think that's mandarin in here. And then you have this mineral notes, guys, but it also has like this fougere quality. And I wore it yesterday, guys, and I really enjoyed it, and I got a lot of good reactions with this already. I like to wear this when I have clients that I know, and then maybe they can really appreciate it. And like I always say, there is one guy that doesn't care about perfume at all in my studio, who always compliments me on this fragrance. Particular, I wore it yesterday with my girlfriend to go shopping, and I oversprayed, I think, a little bit with 4 sprays, and she was a little bit annoyed. So guys, I just want to tell you, this fragrance, other than Perfect Oud, this fragrance is so potent that you really just need 2 sprays. And because sometimes with fresh fragrances you tend to overspray, because in the first minutes you really think, okay, it's not that much, but then you really feel that you overspray maybe a bit. So just be a little bit careful. But guys, when you wear this to the office, when you wear this to a meeting, maybe also to a job interview, I think this can be a little bit polarizing. But as a chef, as a boss, guys, if you want to demand attention, guys, this is the way to go. Like I said, this smells really rich. This smells like high quality. This smells sophisticated, classy, everything you want, and it can work for every occasion. And I think it's best suited with a suit, or like casual chic, or with a nice shirt on. I think it's really crisp. It's really different. It's super unique, and for me, something that I don't want to miss ever again, guys, because I love it so much. Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Bauer. Next up, we have a fragrance from the 90s, guys, that is still available, and I think this is such a gorgeous fragrance. Talking about Bvlgari Pour Homme Extreme, guys. And this fragrance, for me, it always reminds me of my childhood, because this is a fragrance my father was wearing when he was going to a meeting, to the office, and just doing business, guys. And there is something in here that is quite playful still, but I think this is also so crystal clear. It has something, the tea note is just really chilled in here, but there are elements in here that makes this quite commanding in my opinion, and super masculine fresh, and super unique, because nowadays you don't see a lot of people wearing this still, and for me this is still such a beautiful signature, guys. If my father wouldn't wear this still as a signature since like 30 years, I would consider it to be mine, because it's just a beautiful fragrance, guys. It's super timeless. There's nothing that smells like this. It's really something that stands out, and still it's really good at protection and neutrality without annoying anyone. This one is just beautiful for every day, for the office. And also, guys, if you are in a position of power, I think this is a beautiful fragrance, because it seems like the nice guy, the boss that is a nice guy, wears a fragrance like this. Like I said, maybe I'm a little bit biased because I have smelled this so much when I was a child, but still, guys, I showed this to a lot of people, and a lot of people like this fragrance and this fresh masculinity that goes with it. I think this is absolutely amazing these days. And like I said, you still find it on discounters these days, guys. Talking about Bvlgari Pour Homme Extreme. Next up, guys, one of my favorite fragrances right now that I really had to get to know better before I really enjoyed it, guys. Talking about Jayne's Montabaco Intensivo, guys. But I think this is just so amazing. Yeah, it is an airy, light, really thick tobacco fragrance in my opinion. Like I said, it doesn't smell too cloying or something, but it has so much power, such a good longevity, and it has this uniqueness factor with you really have to think about a dry tobacco leaf that is laying on the edge of a mountain, where you can feel the breath of the fresh air, but still you have the depthness from the tobacco leaf. It's just such a beautiful fragrance, guys. And I just love to wear this professionally, because I think this smells like nothing else, and it has such a good quality, guys. If you wear this fragrance, you really get the facets of this fragrance, because there's a slight sweetness also in here that is just faint, but it makes it so round, it's so smooth, guys. This is such a smooth blend, and it smells just like a man who knows what he's doing, guys. And this is really a boss fragrance, guys. This is no one who plays games. This is just pure quality of a man, to be honest with you. I really enjoy this fragrance, guys. It makes me I always feel like I smelled something like this when I was like a child or when I was a teen, but I just can't imagine or remember what exactly. And guys, the best thing about this fragrance is the sprayer. I tested just this and Ormande Jayne Man, but this is my only full bottle, and it is an expensive fragrance, but for you guys I will show you this sprayer because it is so amazing. Look at this distribution. It's just out of this world for me. It just lingers around you so beautifully if you just do like 3 sprays with this, and it's just such an amazing blend. And thank you a lot. I don't know who was recommending this to me, but there was a guy recommending this to me, and I really enjoy this one. It's quite gentlemanly, but it's not dated at all, guys. This is really timeless. It is a quite new fragrance, and it's really unique. And like I said, if you really want to stand out professionally, guys, try this fragrance because it's so worth it, and you don't need a lot of this, not a lot of sprays. Talking about Ormande Jayne's Montabaco Intensivo. Next up, guys, a classic that I just had to include, one of my favorite fragrances, talking about Terre de Hermes, the Eau de Toilette, and this little rest. I really want to get a big bottle this summertime. I think it's time. And guys, this fragrance is just so effortlessly classy, so elegant, so masculine. It just is something that is super timeless, and Jean-Claude Ellena just made a masterpiece in my mind. I think this is just so amazing for me. I just love vetiver, and I love the citruses in here. I love the orange here that is combined with that quite dirty vetiver. But in the air, guys, this is magic. I think this is just the perfect office scent, the perfect boss scent, but still it can work also quite casually. My girlfriend loves this fragrance on me. It was one of her first favorites from my whole collection, and it still is, and for me too. I don't want to be without this fragrance, guys, and I think this is just the perfect eau de toilette, guys. This is a fragrance you put 2 to 3 sprays on and you will smell yourself the whole day. It is so much quality for your money, guys. I show you here a range of high-end designers and niche fragrances, and I think this is the best price value that you can get when you want a boss fragrance, guys. I think this is to this day amazing, and it will still be amazing in 200 years. So guys, I had to show you this fragrance a lot. I talked about it a lot, but I love it, guys. Terre de Hermes Eau de Toilette. And last but not least, guys, one of the most masculine fragrances in my collection that can work either casually or for the office. Talking about Ocean of a Midnight Moon by Simone Andreoli, guys. And the beauty of this fragrance is, first, it is super masculine. There is nothing unisex about this fragrance for me. So if there is something, if you maybe don't want something that can be named a bit feminine or something, guys, try this fragrance out. And it is still super beautiful. There are so many facets about this fragrance. I think it has like a fruitiness from the pineapple. It has like a saltiness from like it smells like an aquatic fragrance in a way, and then it also has this chypre quality with a leather wood combo in the base. And I think this is amazing, guys. It is super long lasting, super great in projection. This is also really a fragrance you have to be a little bit careful if you have people around you that are a little bit that are not into fragrances so much, because when I first wore this last summertime, there's one colleague of mine who thought this would be a little bit offensive, because I really enjoyed this fragrance and I really sprayed a lot, and you don't need much, guys. You just need 2, 3, 4 sprays maximum. Sometimes when I'm going out, I'm doing 4 or 5 sprays in the summertime. And I just wore this I think every month of the last year. When I first got it in May, after that I loved it in the summertime, I loved it in autumn and winter time. And guys, I can tell you guys, if you want to smell like a man if you want to smell like a boss wherever you go, try this fragrance. Maybe some people will say this is redundant, or maybe some people will say this smells a little bit like a designer fragrance. I can see that for some people. For me, the quality is on point here, so really try it with a sample if you can, and then tell me if you like it or not, because I'm always curious, guys, when I show you some fragrances, or if my fragrance recommendations are good for you. I'm always curious and happy if you like something that I also enjoy. But guys, this is really a fragrance you have to try. It's beautifully Italian. It has like also a casual vibe. It's super sexy in my opinion. My girlfriend loves this fragrance to bits, and I really enjoy this one. Ocean of a Midnight Moon by Simone Andreoli. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me down in the comments below what you think about my boss fragrances here, and what are yours, guys? What do you like to wear if you want to feel sophisticated, classy, and just want to feel like a boss? I'm curious like always. See you next time. Bye bye, guys.